So here we are once again for another episode of Dave's Dinners. I've just done a leg workout at the gym, so my legs are absolutely killing me. So if I collapse at all during this video, don't worry, it's just because my legs are like jelly at the moment. But anyway, tonight we are having some potato skins with some pancetta and some shallots. I'm having it with a homemade apple slaw. So you could almost say that this is like two side dishes rather than one main. So without further ado, let's head over to the board of chopping. So I've got my work cut out this week. Fortunately though, I have a food processor to help me out with my slaw. But firstly, just a quick run through of everything that we have on here. 2 jacket potatoes, a bunch of carrots, a chunk of cheddar cheese, some smoked pancetta, half a red cabbage and half a Savoy cabbage, a lemon, 3 Granny Smith apples, 5 shallots, half a bulb of garlic, some mayonnaise, whole grain mustard and some cider vinegar. So that is everything we've got. First thing I'm going to do is get these potatoes on because I need to bake these. I'm going to start them off in the microwave and then bang them in the oven for half an hour. So I'm going to do that quickly. Potatoes are in the microwave, as you can probably hear in the background. While they're in there, I'm just going to spread this pancetta out over this baking tray. And I'm going to put it in sort of towards the end, but I want to get it ready to go to save me doing it later. Something like that. And I'm just going to put that to the side now, don't need that yet. And then next, I want to start thinking about my slaw because I want that to kind of like sit for a little bit. So I need my carrots, both my cabbages, my apples, and the lemon. I'm going to put all this through the food processor. Actually, I'm not going to put the lemon through the food processor. I'm going to grate that and use the juice. But these need to go through the food processor. So I'm going to cut them up into smaller chunks. So they can just be fed through the top. I'm going to peel the carrots as well. So yeah, going to chop these up nice and neat. The potatoes have just gone ping in the microwave, so bit of olive oil, bit of salt, and then bang these in the oven about 200°C for half an hour. Right, back to the slaw. I have chopped up my ingredients to smaller bite-sized chunks, and I've also got my food processor here. Look, you can see yourself in the reflection. Woo! I'm fortunate enough to have a grating disc for this processor. So it goes on like so, and then this bit goes on there, and then I've got a little feeding tube in there I can push it down in. So let's get crack-a-lacking. Right, and then that, my friends, is an absolute mountain of shredded vegetables ready for a lovely coleslaw. I need to make the dressing next, so we're going to put this to the side, get rid of the processor, don't need that anymore, and then we'll make a quick dressing. So get yourself a small bowl, and then I'm going to grate some lemon zest in here first. Then get your lemon juice, give it a bit of lemon drizzle, whole grain mustard, a couple of dollops of that. I'm not really doing quantities here, I'm just kind of winging it. So a bit of that, and then we want a slosh of cider vinegar in there as well, a bit of that, lovely jubbly, and then finally a bit of mayo. Just kind of, I don't know really, give it a little bit of a stir up and then it'll look like some sort of creamy mixture like that. And then get your coleslaw back and just pour it in like so. If you haven't got enough dressing in there, then you can always make a bit more, or you can taste test it and maybe chuck a bit more vinegar in it or something. Whatever tickles your pickle. So that is your apple slaw, guys. I'm going to chuck that in the fridge now, and I'm going to serve up the potato skins when they're ready. It tastes really good, so I'm going to have another bit actually. Oh my god, it's so good. So chopping board back out again, guys. We've got 12 minutes until the potatoes are done, so just enough time to peel these shallots and the garlic and soften it up in a pan over a low heat. So let's get these peeled, and then we'll swing over to that hob and we'll get these on the go. Knob of butter, and let's get that on the melt. I've also just chucked the pancetta into the oven as well, just to like try and crisp it up. Should only take around about 6-7 minutes. Let's get the shallots and the garlic in there. I've chopped them up quite fine as well, because what we're going to do is we're going to take the potato out of the skins, and we're going to make some mash with this and the cheese as well. So you want to chop it up quite fine so that it's not too chunky, but we'll just soften these up over the next couple of minutes on a low heat. Alright then gang, pancetta is done. Didn't take long at all actually, only took a couple of minutes, but you can see it's quite nice and crispy. All I'm going to do now is just chop it up into smaller pieces so it can be mixed in with the mash. Just going to let these cool down for a minute before I touch them. The battery literally just died on my camera, so we're on the phone now guys. But we've cut our pancetta up. I'm now going to cut these potatoes in half so I can get 2 skins out of each one, and then get some sort of pot or a bowl or whatever, and then very carefully scoop out the potato within the skins and put it into the pan without breaking the skins. Ooh. Or burning your hands. So then once you've done that, a little bit of butter, and then just give it a quick mash with the spoon. You don't need to worry about a potato mash or anything, just kind of loosen it up a little bit. And then you want to put your other ingredients in, so get your onions and garlic in there. And then don't forget your cheese. Grate the cheese in there. And then your pancetta as well. Get that in there. And then give this a real good stir around, just to combine it all together. So get yourself a fresh baking tray, put your potato skins on there, and then fill them up. So there's your 4 potato skins guys. They're not finished yet though. You need to put them back in the oven now for around about 15-20 minutes until they've got a nice sort of brown crispy top, and then they're going to be super amazing. So let's get these in the oven, and then hopefully we'll be back on the camera. This is how your potato skins should look, slightly crispy on the top, and they should still be lovely and mushy on the inside. That was hot. So on the plate they go. And then we'll get our lovely apple slaw, and we'll have a good dollop of that. Plenty left over for lunch tomorrow. So there you have it guys, pancetta and shallot potato skins with a lovely homemade apple slaw. Doesn't look like much, does it? But it tastes absolutely bomb. So that's all for this week guys. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. It was a little bit messy and a little bit time consuming, but the results are amazing. So give it a big thumbs up if you've tried this one, or you want to try it, or whatever, you just feel like giving it a thumbs up, then please do so. But until next week guys, take care of yourselves, stay alive, and have a lovely week. Bye.